1718 until 1721. Very short, very cold, very beautiful. Hi, it's me, your ankle. How are you? I didn't think this hairstyle would suit me, but I actually kind of like it. How about that? Well, Oni and Denki joined me here in the bath to take big sips of the bath water. Yes, truly an important ritual in their day. Shio almost joined again. She has not done that in some time, but she got a little nervous. She doesn't totally trust us, I'm sorry to say. That's something that we're working on. Trust building. Well, I guess we can get started, huh? I guess. We were actually out there longer, by the way. Had to take the trash back in. How about that? For some reason, our trash can was in the middle of the walkway. Like, I get it being partway in the path, but it was just like right in the middle of it. I guess people were just walking around it all day. We're not in the heart of the city, but we're close enough that there's a lot of traffic. Both cars and foot traffic. It's interesting. Where we were living before was much quieter. And it's taken us a lot of time to get accustomed to how busy it can be out there. But eventually you start to realize, oh, there's that kind of sound, oh, there's that kind of sound, oh, there's that one, there's that one. Just like, okay, whatever. You know? Orb touches today. First by the corner friend. Through the second gate, through the third gate, around. No knock, knock, knock today. But grateful, of course, yes, grateful. And a beautiful moon in the sky, but not our nearest moon. Might that have been Venus, or even Jupiter? Technically, we are moons of each other, just not very strongly. All bodies orbit each other. Some just orbit each other more obviously than others. Just like how you, by being here right now, are orbiting me, and me, by placing myself here for you right now, darling, I am orbiting you. Nobody's orbiting each other. Perhaps together we can become something greater than we are. Perhaps not. But perhaps yes. Anyway, it was nice out. Later though it was, the sky was still quite bright, surprisingly so, as we approach the winter equinox almost tomorrow. So I suppose I should say a happy Yule to those who celebrate in one form or another. I'm just kind of sitting here talking to myself to see if anybody happens to join. I'm not expecting anyone, honestly. I never do. It's always a pleasant surprise when somebody makes the mistake of joining, fortuitous choice of joining our streams. mistake. No. Our streams are just... It's just been a bit boring lately, but that's because, well, we've been thinking about that too, and I can tell you about it. I guess I'll just keep going. If somebody wants to hear what I have to say, they'll listen, and if not, well, at least I've put it out here for all 163.0 megabytes of the world. Yeah? Wow, can you imagine if the whole world was contained in only 163.0 megabytes? Now there's a world you could easily internalize. That's the size of, what? A few Super Nintendo cartridges, I guess. I do know that the original Nintendo, the original cartridges were only 40 kilobytes. That's a fraction of a single megabyte. It's amazing what they were able to do with such a tiny amount of data. Yeah. So how are you, by the way? How's it going? If you were here live, then I would give you some time to allow you to answer. Though my indicator indicates an indication of 0 live viewers right now, which is fine. So, since you're not here live, you have the option of leaving a comment on YouTube or on some other service in the far-flung future, or perhaps we're being watched in a different dimension or plane of existence altogether. And to those of you who are perceiving us from there, gosh, I wish I had a way to perceive you back. Oh well. Maybe you can help us figure that out, right? Do you like Ahsoka? Oh, we've got all the music now. That's it. Koichi has nothing more for us. Nor does Alice. However, Chidano still has a number of guaranteed rituals for us. I guess we should probably, do these. Right? Thank you, Flandra. Oh, it's Nazrin. Nazrin is... she's a cute mouse girl, and she says, "You were right to come to me. I'm the best treasure hunter in Gensokyo." Yes, I assume by those round ears that she is in fact a mouse and not a rat. Because rats are also very good treasure hunters. Don't worry, Nazrin tells us. I already know where we should start looking. You ready to go? Oh, she's very cute, isn't she? Rats are very precious creatures, they really are. They have such tragically short lifespans, however, only living a few years, despite their incredibly high intelligence, cleverness, curiosity, and creativity. Yes, rats. Oh, it's Lily White. Oh, what a nice outfit you have. It's spring, she says, ignoring the fact that it's definitely not spring. I don't accept any other season, though in fairness, as we're about to enter winter, here in the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere, they are entering the opposite season, so actually Lily is technically correct. Until the equinox hits, anyway. If you look at the world from the perspective of the southern hemisphere, which is of course a perspective very deserving of being acknowledged. Thank you, Lily. What about the fun winter holidays, she says? Well, I guess they could stay. She looks so serious. Everyone wins. Only 15 more days to get our chance for a Yukuri cushion. Take it easy, won't you? Gooby pancake! Yes, yes. Yes. We should probably do these prayers. Guaranteed rituals. How does this work? Presumably, if I go to the correct one, it should allow us to use that particular item. Yes, here it is. Special ritual. Let's use it. So yeah, I wanted to tell you about something. Do you like Ahsoka? Ahsoka Tano. Depending on where in the timeline you're viewing her, she is a Jedi and not. The Lady and I, very lovely artwork of Vermilia Scarlet standing at the stairway of the Scarlet Mansion. Beautiful. Do you like Ahsoka? Apprentice to Anakin Skywalker. A familiar name, perhaps? You know, it's possible you might know an Anakin IRL. A lot of people have named their children Anakin in the past couple decades. And those Anakins have grown up by now. It's interesting that one would choose to name their child Anakin, given the very dark path that he almost inevitably goes down. So there's that ritual. Looks like we'll keep looking through. Oh, I see. It seems some of these only work if you have 10 items. So perhaps we should wait until we get another one again, because we're down to 9. Look at these gooby pancakes. I think it's really silly that the Yukudis are... you can summon them and befriend them. They're literally just disembodied heads that roll around. It's the most basic... it's so silly. Anyway. Alright. Thank you, Calandra. Ahsoka! Oh. We should do our tasks, Flandra. I know you're quick to ignore them. Your friendship level with Touhou Inaba has increased. Your friendship level with Wriggle and Nightbug has increased. Look at Touhou, she's almost level 69. This is our playground, reminds Cheeternil to us. We've only got one Yokon jelly left. I don't want to use it up. But yeah, well. Tonight we'll be having a nice salad for dinner. Won't that be lovely? A little more ramen, why not? There's always enough ramen. Studying? What are you talking about? School is for playing. Yes, last night was quite a trip. Quite a trip. We are ever so dramatic when we get going. Problem is, we just don't have an audience anymore. It's hard to vibe with other people when you don't know what they want to vibe with. And it used to be that those who would vibe with us simply vibed with our personal wavelength, you know. Yeah. This one right here. My wavelength, our wavelength, I should say. That's right, this one right here. But, you know, here I am streaming and there's nobody here with me live, so... very difficult to vibe with people who don't show up. But that's fine, this isn't really like a scheduled stream or anything, it's just something that we've been doing every day for almost 2 weeks around the same time of day. So I can only assume you guys just don't like it. But you have to do as Sakuya does and go deeper into the forest. Just because I'm boring on the outside doesn't mean I'm boring on the inside. I just don't know how to talk to you people in a way that you're receptive to. And very few of you stick around long enough for us to be able to figure it out. But nobody likes hearing me talk about this. You see, Sunny Milk understands she too is going deeper into the forest. Or so she did. And she came back fine. So come, go deeper into my forest, won't you? Otherwise, I will lecture you on fragile items. No matter how much you may urge the owner to allow you to touch things. Thank you, Don, Dingo, Akyu-chan, Sanae, and Yuyuko. Concert at the Garden of the Sun. These last few days have been very rainy, as Callie and LF noted on Blue Sky. Very rainy, it's been nice. The artwork of the Froggy Girl that we shared on YouTube was supposed to have looked a bit rainier. We had another one that we were going to do, but honestly it seems like you guys just don't like seeing her so much anymore. She's very sad about it. She even has a name, but nobody seems to care. That's alright, I guess. You all fall in love with a skeleton in a blue hoodie, but you can't love a frog girl? Can't love a frog girl in a bow tie? Whatever. Flandra, what do you think about the mail? Should I get it? What do you say? Alright. She says you got something called mail. You should check it out. Thank you. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Yay. Alright. She wants to blow some stuff up. I suppose we can do that, right? Do you like Ahsoka? Maybe. Believe. What would you say if I told you I was responsible for the death of my best friend? And I didn't know how to resolve that in my heart. What would you say if I told you that? Good job, Flandra. Does anybody else want to be destroyed? Responsible for the death of my best friend. Who says something like that so flippantly, huh? Goodness gracious, don't even worry about it. I'm probably joking, right? What a thing to joke about. What a thing to joke about. Yeah, I guess somebody wouldn't joke about something like that, would they? No, Marisa left laundry. Now, why was that attack weaker than in the first battle? I'm not sure why. Look at all these level caps, that's great. I probably should have switched to a different team, but it's alright. My best friend, who I miss very much, every day, forever. But what can you do? What can you do? We're stuck, thanks to entropy. You just have to keep going no matter what. Someday we'll break free of this. I don't care if you burn right up. You hear her. Leviton. That's the name of my favorite character in Fire Emblem Heroes. Did you know? Leviton identifies as a sword. She's one of those. Yes, she is. Oh, wow. Marisa, Flandra, Aku, Reisan, Yomo, and almost Ringo all maxed out. For the time being. Do you like Ahsoka? Have you thought about inviting our Lord and Savior Ahsoka Tano into your heart? Nobody cares what I'm saying. I don't think anybody even listens to these videos. I know that some of you put them on. I wonder how closely you listen. How closely you listen. How closely do you listen? I have no way of knowing that. Doing things little by little, that is the key. It sure adds up. And all of a sudden you find yourself doing the same thing day after day, and you get a little better at it day after day. It really was a beautiful sky. And we didn't note this, was it yesterday? When it was raining much harder. We really do want to get our noble steed some protection from the elements. I'm not really sure what happened, but this is what's happening now, so accept it. Don't fight it. This is your reality now, okay? And after all, you should always make your own reality. Okay, bye.